Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon bringing you My Hero Academia episode 15. I'm gonna keep going by the whole number instead of like season 1, episode 13, season 2, episode 2 is what this one would technically be. Um, because I'm just never gonna remember it that way. I think I'll have it in the title of the video just so some of you guys might want to know, and I think the thumbnail might say it just because I think it looks a little better formatting wise. But I think at the start of my videos, I'm just going to be saying that from now on, like episode 14, 15, stuff like that. But yeah, um, this is my rewatch series, which I forgot to say right away. If you don't know how my rewatch series works, you can go look at the first episode of the first season where I describe it. Yay! Sorry, I just don't want to do that at the start of every video and piss people off. By describing the entire thing. So, as you can see, if you've been watching all of mine, the webcam angle changed. This is like where my monitor is. So now when I'm watching the episode, I'm kind of looking at you guys. I'm kind of looking a little down because the webcam's sitting on top of the monitor and the subtitles are at the bottom. But it's better than having it off to the side like it was before. But yeah, also, this is timer based, so you guys are going to need your own footage in case you are jumping into this episode a lot like by itself and haven't seen the previous ones. And I'm watching in subtitled, but since you're having your own footage, you're not going to hear any of my volume or anything. So if you wanted to do dubbed, you probably could. I don't think there should be any problem with the syncing. I'll just count down from 5 and you guys can start with me. But yeah, last episode was more of a flashback episode. It wasn't as exciting as it could have been. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was a good episode for the first episode of a season. Just as a rewatch, it wasn't as exciting for me. But I obviously love hearing Uraraka's motivations. It was fantastic and heartwarming and everything. And the pressure is on for Midoriya for the sports festival and everything. And that's most of what we got. The rest of it was a lot of recap. But yeah, so let's hop into episode 2 and discuss what happens in this one, shall we? Alrighty, so we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Ah, yes, the superhuman society. I still wonder if they're ever going to go into some kind of, like, detail about how the quirk started. Like, if they're going to discover something in the future. Like, legit aliens could come to this planet, and people might not even realize that they're aliens unless they see the spaceship land. But, like, they're so used to seeing all these weird looking people, they're just gonna be like, alright, that guy just has a quirk. But I wonder if it is like an alien gene that got mingled into society or something weird like that. I don't know. And also, how did it spread so quickly? I want to know more about that, but I have a feeling like we probably won't ever learn unless they want to do some crazy future arc if they go on for like 500 episodes or something, and they want to like end it off with a bang of like trying to figure out where quirks come from. I don't know. I talked about that at the start of another video too. One of my other rewatches of this. I love all their intros so much. Oh yeah. So you have to prove yourselves. Internships. I get anxiety just thinking about that kind of thing. Roaring Sports Festival. Ah, yes. We get to rehear the pressure being on Midoriya. I am here. Do, 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 do. I always love how All Might has big clothes on. I don't think I ever talked about that in any of my videos, but there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of shows that wouldn't do that kind of thing, and they would just have the clothes get bigger with them. And it's like, well, how does that make sense? Well, it's anime, so who cares? But pretty cool. I like how All Might did all that to motivate Izuku, and Izuku's just like, oh yeah, or like, I like how they bring that up again during this festival too. It's great. I'll talk about that more when it comes up, but huh. I feel like wasn't there a recap to how he felt at the beach park coming up? I thought it was right there when All Might just said, "Don't forget how you felt at the beach park." Sorry, I keep looking over where the webcam used to be. I love how Bakugo's always like almost breaking the fourth wall, calling people like extras or side characters and stuff. Yep. I wonder how many people actually hope for that. Like, we see this guy being all, like, up and confident about it, but how many others in, like, general studies and stuff are hoping to get, like, noticed and um, put into the hero course. Friggin' Tetsu, 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 Tetsu. Yeah. Ah, Kirishima. Yeah. Everybody has a reason. Just because you already have All Might in your corner doesn't mean you can just sit back. I love when they do this kind of thing. Okay, yeah, so this is the part back at like the beach episode that I remembered seeing. Okay. Yeah. Vaguely remembered that. Oh yeah, back to training. I love, I love her training method. Just a fake fish in a pool, catching it. That's cool that they let you use like the. I believe that's the fake city that they work in and stuff. And are they at the USJ right there, or is that on the school grounds? It almost looks like it might be a part of USJ. Imagine if your quirk like didn't activate for some reason after you jumped off a building. That would suck. I wonder if we're ever gonna see her. She was throwing darts with her earlobes. I wonder if we're ever gonna see her using like ninja star kind of things in that manner. I also wonder how far her earlobe things can extend. Could she like? We've seen her go all the way down to her leg, but could she like wrap someone up with them? I wonder what her limit is for like distance. Hmm. Interesting. I never really thought about that before. Cause like obviously I always thought of using them as their like, heartbeat plug kind of things rather than like actually using them like ropes or other methods. Like she was throwing stuff there and I just like overlooked that so much when I first watched it. Endeavor. Oh god, I hate this part so much. I friggin' hate when women use their feminine wiles to get free stuff like that. Honestly, I think I hate the guys that fall for it more. But, oh well, it happens, so they put it in here. I wonder why that keeps everything fair, not using the costumes. Is that because kids in general studies in the other courses don't have hero costumes like that? It might be that. And so having a costume that possibly boosts your power, like the biggest example we've seen here is Bakugo's, would give them even more of an advantage over like the general studies people. That's probably what it is. Hmm. It's funny because seeing this scene again, it almost like looking at another way, it's almost more like a more meaningful moment to Bakugo than it is to Midoriya just because Todoroki came up and said that to Midoriya and not him. I think it's gonna be painful. Yeah. Oh, I love that shot of him. Yep, Bakugo. Not liking that that would just transpire right in front of him. I always see someone different when they do shots of the audience. I noticed some other, like, weird quirk. I freaking love Present Mike. God damn it. Oh. Mm-hmm. And commercial. And back from commercial. God damn those transitions. God. That looked a little weird, like the people shifting from like clapping and stuff, but like the overview of it, I was like staring at it in like a weird way, and it like almost made me a little dizzy for a second there. That was weird. I would not be able to do that. I am bad in front of people. I remember school projects, I used to like freak out when you had to like do a presentation in front of the class. I actually used to talk to the teacher beforehand and say like, I am really bad at this kind of thing. Can I just like do my presentation for you alone? And even then I was really bad if the teacher let me do it that way. And some teachers didn't even let me do it that way. That must like not be fun at all for someone in like general studies. I wonder, do you have to participate? Like, we see the business course off to the side, at least some of the business course, like selling things, analyzing, but do they. Freaking Mineta. I don't know. I'm curious if you have to participate in this, because I would stink if you were forced to. You're just like, in general studies, your quirk isn't good for this kind of thing, and you're just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do all this. Awkward silence before Bakugo ruins everything. I love like the comic book boos while they're like panning through everybody. God, that's so messed up. It become a good bouncy pad for me to jump off of. Or whatever he said, something like that. I just saw like I know the screen went kind of white, but I glimpsed over at my other monitor and thought I saw like a really big flash. Weird. Anyway, that whole thing with Bakugo backing himself into a corner, I think that's like so cool because that's just how much Midoriya pays attention as he realizes like how Bakugo used to be and how he's kind of changing as he's realizing that like there are strong people and he's not the best. He needs to like motivate himself. All right, it is about to begin. Yeah. I love how he realizes too, like, he can't break himself. Oh, I love that shot so much. The extra, like, green and crap. But yeah, he has to realize he has to rely on his brain a bit more than his quirk, which is really cool. Jesus, this is gonna be the worst. Frickin' Todoroki. Such a weird way to use Momo's quirk. How she just kind of like aimed it at the ground and started shooting it out of her hand to boost herself. So strange. Minetta's so cool right here. Like, that is such a good way to use your quirk. It stinks that they do this. But we're about to see. Yeah. I don't know how you don't hear the robots, like, approaching you. Mm-hmm. Robo Inferno! It's a lot of robos. Yep. Todoroki didn't get to see him, because he was recommended. Oh, this part's so cool! This is like Todoroki's episode right here. Well, one of his episodes, I should say. So badass. They're gonna fall. What a badass. Just running away from an explosion, kind of. Is always a cool scene. Yeah. Poor mom. He can move now. He's gonna figure something out. And that's the end. Yep. Ah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more tonight, and then I'll do. Yeah, I'm trying to get ahead actually right now. So normally I'll talk about this a little bit just because I have nothing to really say during the outro here. I'm trying to get ahead of the game on my recordings so I can release early access for my normal reactions on my Patreon. And so basically, usually what I do is I record every single night. So I'll record 2 episodes on Monday of My Hero, and then 2 more on Tuesday. Then Wednesday night I record and edit my Boruto, and then Thursday I record and edit my Reincarnated as a Slime, and then usually Friday and Saturday. Okay, I'm not watching the preview, so I'm ending the clip there. But I'll finish what I was saying. Usually Friday and Saturday night, which today is Friday night. I take a couple days off of recording, but since I'm trying to get ahead, I'm going to be recording every single night. So now instead of Monday, I'm doing my 2 recordings tonight, and then Saturday I'll do the other 2. So that way, Sunday I can record my Fairy Tail episode like my normal time, but then Monday and Tuesday I'm able to get ahead on Boruto, and then I'm able to do another Boruto and another Reincarnated as a Slime on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday I could do I guess I haven't planned that far ahead, but that's my plan for right now. You guys don't care anyway, and I already wasted too much time talking about that. Sorry. I meant to only talk about it during the outro, but it bleeded into the after the outro thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm basically trying to get the early access up without like having to do like overexert myself, I guess, since I have other things I'm trying to work on as well at the moment. In between working reactions, and then I have other stuff going on the side that I try to like pluck away at too. So it's a lot. Anyway, that was a good episode. Very fun introduction to the start of the test. I love the meaning behind like the challenge from Todoroki and what it meant to Midoriya and what it meant to Bakugo. Bakugo's announcement, I like how Midoriya noticed like the true intent behind it, essentially. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to be moving on to another episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys check out my actual reactions, because, you know, those are obviously a lot better. This is more of a discussion rather than a reaction, so it's not really something that, like, you know, sometimes I don't always have stuff to say because it's stuff I've seen, but I do try to, like, make it as much of a discussion as possible throughout the episode, so that way it's not just, like, super boring it's not just like you guys are rewatching the episode without watching anybody, you know? Trying to put in my, like, input and feelings towards it and everything as I go through. But yeah, I definitely feel like my reactions are where you want to keep your eye out for. And also, as soon as I catch up on these rewatches, I'll be watching the actual My Hero Academia and stuff like that. So, yeah. I love this show so much. That's the main reason why I'm doing the rewatch series. I also kind of wanted to see how it would do, but as of all the episodes up till now, they haven't done amazing. So I'm not sure if it's something I'll ever do again for other shows. I'll probably just watch the show on my own time to catch up on it and then go into like the new seasons. Like I mentioned it before, but Attack on Titan is one that I wanted to do. But if this isn't looking like it's too good of an idea, then I will probably just rewatch season 1 and season 2, which I've already seen, and then react to season 3 and however many there are. I don't even know how many there are now. But I definitely need to rewatch that one, even if it's just on my own time, because I don't remember much from that show at all. But yeah, Anyway, guys, check out my Patreon if you want to see the different kind of stuff. You can get like full length, so you get uncut stuff from my normal reactions. And like I mentioned just now, I'm working on early access within the next coming weeks. I should be ahead of the game and ready. It might take me 2 weeks to get there. I was hoping it would take me within a week, but I don't know. That my brain got a little stuck when I was going through my schedule. I haven't like fully figured it out yet. But yeah. I guess I will see you guys in the next episode, which I'll be watching right now. I got a little sidetracked there. Alright, guys. See you later.